You have to tell the Devon story.
Oh, that is high on the priority list. Don't you worry.
I've been teased that there is a story, and I'm very excited.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Common Ground Podcast. This is episode 95. I am your co-host, Cameron Schiller, joined as always by the Thomas Screwdriver Gun.
Oh my God! Yeah, I don't know where that nickname came from.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
I don't either, and neither will y'all.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm doing all right. I'm
living,
doing all right.
laughing, loving.
Doing my best. Had a pretty exhausting week of work, but we're recovering. We're doing all right. I put in an order of Pauper cards last week. I read it off to you the other day.
Dude, I did too.
I'm very excited.
Yes, I just put an order for game night too. I'm excited.
Sick.
You got a lot of different stuff. I did too. I got the mono black deck. The rest of that, if they have it.
Yeah. My plan is to get as much of the more money cards for Pauper being like $2 or whatever. We get most of those from game night myself.
The blast.
So. I got those. Those I've got covered.
Yeah, I'm in. We're doing some work down in Columbia tomorrow, so I quickly put an order and see if they had any of these Pauper cards. So if they have those, I can just pick those up real quick while we're down there. Mm-hmm. Also joined by James Hippo Hieronymus.
That's me.
What's up? Traveling? You made it back.
Yeah, I know. It's a miracle. I did.
I know. What happened? You want to share what happened? I thought it was funny. Not funny in quotes, I guess.
Well, funny that I made it back, actually. I guess it's funny now that I have made it back.
Where did you make it back from, James?
Yes. I went to Atlanta,
Woohoo.
for the MagicCon. Oh boy, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, it looked like it.
It was definitely a time to be had. But yeah, I'm doing all right.
Do you want to share why you?
Just like the whole shebang.
Well, we'll get into that, but real quick, why wouldn't you made it back?
Okay, so I'm on my way. I'm on my way down there on Thursday, and I'm just driving along, just scooting along down the interstate, and then I just hear this thud, and I'm like, that doesn't sound good. And then I look at my dashboard, it is just lit up. Like something has just gone catastrophically wrong on my
Christmas
car.
tree.
Oh no!
It was literally a Christmas tree. And so I get off the interstate. I noticed that my car has selected its own gear. I have no control over what actual first, second. Normally my car has an option where I can physically select the gear I'm in. This one now it doesn't even show me what gear I'm in. It just selected a gear for me. I'm pretty sure it was either second or third. And then so I pull over, turn it off, turn it back on. All of that went away except for the check engine light. And I was like, I guess I'll just keep going if those are going to go away. Then I got into Atlanta, the beautiful traffic of Atlanta. And then it did it 2 or 3 more times. And I was please. It took me 40 minutes to go a 2-mile stretch from where where the traffic start, the really heavy traffic starts to the hotel.
It's funny because if you're in third, if you're stopping and slowing down, it's gonna take forever to if you were in going. Third, it's gonna take forever to get to 40.
Exactly. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was in. I was pretty sure it was in third.
Yeah, second would make. If it was in second, I don't think it'd be as slow.
No, it wouldn't be nearly as bad because you can just start off in second. It's fine.
Yeah, easily.
But no, I'm pretty sure it was in third.
Well, but you came back and it was just fine.
Yeah, so I came back on my way. I got my car back from valet on Sunday to leave, and it was just everything was fine. I was no check engine, nothing.
Wow.
And then drove back, and it was perfectly fine on the way back. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, if any of our more mechanically inclined listeners might have any ideas, I'm sure we'd be open to them.
Something tells me it is electronically linked in my car.
Sure.
Some way or another.
That's always a disaster. Thomas, we have any housekeeping you want to do?
Well, MagicCon Atlanta is
into the woods.
Yeah. MagicCon Atlanta is now past us. It was really fun keeping up with all of y'all in Discord. I'm sure we'll get to some of the shenanigans throughout the episode as we hear from James what went down. But the only other things we have on the radar, October 4th, coming up local to us at Game Night in Columbia, Tennessee, is Team Trios. It's 3 seats. Bring 2 of your friends, and one of you plays Legacy, one of you plays Standard, and most importantly, one of you plays Pauper. It's a super fun time. Vibes are always really, really good. Sometimes there's coverage. It's going to be a really, really fun time. So make sure if you're in the area, you're interested, you can sign up for that. The link is in the description. And then another shout out to The Dreaded Return, which is the third London Pauper Showdown for our friends over in London and the surrounding area. You can link up with the London Pauper League. You can click the link in the description as well, and that's October 18th, or excuse me, the 18th of October, as they would say. So I hope there's plenty of Pauper to go around, and I think
You got a free Winnabox coming up.
yeah,
too?
that's the other thing. The free Winnabox down in Alabama, part of the Alabama Pauper League.
Same that same weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it the same weekend as the London Pauper League?
I believe
oh,
so.
Dope. That's perfect. Look at that. So you can't go to both, unfortunately, if you're planning on making it to Alabama. Two different Birminghams. Dude, this is so random, real quick, but the band Neck Deep, I just saw like they posted, "Thank you, Wizards of the Coast, for an awesome day at MagicCon on Friday. Our first, but it won't be our last." They like make like punk rock music kind of now, and I'm just like, oh, that's really random. Because remember the PT you played in where you got the Red and Six. The
Chicago?
same artist who did that Red and Six. Yeah, the same artist who did that Red and Six promo.
Yeah.
Did the art for one of their albums
Oh,
too, which is really
cool.
funny.
Maybe
So,
that was the connection.
I didn't know they played Magic or were interested. I don't know. It's weird. I didn't know they played Magic or if that's why they did that or whatever. I just thought that was really funny.
Sick.
So if anybody's a Neck Deep fan out there, it's kind of funny. Shall we just dive right into the vibes of MagicCon?
Yeah.
How was it? You get there? Did you meet up with Spencer?
No. So the first day I got there, I rolled in. There were issues checking into my hotel. That was fun.
Yeah, you had a good start of your weekend.
Yeah, my weekend was like that whole like first like that like hour to get there, like the last hour to get there plus time being there was a headache and a half. Anyways, I got a free drink out of that.
Oh, heck yeah. It's worth it.
Worth it.
I was supposed to be like, all right, I hope this isn't just lambasting the service industry for a hot sec, but like, okay, you got free drinks.
Got a free drink out of it. Got a free drink out of it.
Cool.
So I roll over to the convention center to go hang with Devin, Anna, and Liz because I knew they were already there. Went and got my badge. So the thing about this event was that it was kind of spread across all three buildings, which was kind of wild.
Oh,
That is really
interesting.
weird.
Of the World Congress Center down there in Atlanta. So like
That building's huge.
yeah, it takes a lot. Or it's like the merch store, like the official merch store, like the line from it was in the like connector part of building A and building B.
Yep.
Like there was just a mass blob of people waiting for merch. Most of them are just like the Black Lotus people. So I went and got my badge all the way at the complete other end of the Congress Center, which is the building C over there. And then I walked back. And so I was hanging there with them, and we stood in line for a little bit. And holy crap, whoever was running the upstairs like part of that building did not have the air conditioning on because like up there was just there's a blob of people, and it's just really hot. And then, but
Our Hippo gets overheated too.
I do get overheated. I was not the only one who was hot, so that wasn't just me. So we waited in line with I waited in line with the people that I said earlier, and at some point Anna's like, I'm ready to leave. I just want some water. So we leave, we go get some water, we wait on them, and it just takes forever. It's like, long story short about this weekend is everything is a wait.
Yeah.
Every part of this weekend is a wait. It was kind of
There's
ridiculous.
so many people.
There's so many people. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Um,
It almost just reminds me of like Disneyland at this point. Where
it basically is because I mean, okay, so for the worst of the worst was the artist signature lines.
Mm-hmm.
Our friend Spencer, like I think it was Saturday, he spent 5 hours in one artist line.
That's insane.
That is
Not multiple, one artist.
That is
line.
more dedication.
That is absolutely insane.
This is more dedication than I would
Well,
have.
he was being paid too.
Ugh. Oof.
So, but anyway, so yeah, most of the weekend was just like a lot of waiting.
With the artist thing, you said they only did it for Rebecca Gay, but I know
it may have been more, but I knew that was the one that got talked about the most.
The more popular artists, you signed up for a time slot, but like you can come.
So basically, you wait in line to get a time
Yeah.
slot with her. Then once you've got that time slot, you have to be there so long in advance.
Like between 4 to 4:15, you can come in or whatever.
No, because you still have to wait in line then
oh,
too.
Jesus, really?
It's a whole thing.
Okay, yeah, that's maybe they could.
Yeah, this is Well, for her particularly, she's the least accessible artist there
Oh yeah.
as far as getting signatures concerned. So there were a ton of people there for her signatures.
Mm-hmm.
But all the people I got to hang around this weekend were very cool. That was the best part about this weekend. Is if you're going to be stuck around people, just going to be waiting all weekend, you might as well be around people you want to be around.
Okay.
So that was a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
How many events did you play in total?
I physically played in 2 because Friday I went and I hung out with went to drop off some cards or a card for our friend Carson for playing the Legacy event.
Mm-hmm.
And then I while I was standing there or sitting there with them, someone was walking around with a little sign that said, "Hey, I was looking for a Pauper player." So I was like, "Hey, that's me." So we sit there and play a game. Our game takes about almost 45 minutes because I end up winning by decking him.
Nice.
Oh, you told me that. That was
What
funny.
was the matchup?
The way I won it was blue white reality acid
What?
versus Borosin. And my opponent, so at the end, so the game has gone on long enough at some point that I look at my opponent's deck. I'm like, how many cards are in your deck? And they're like 16. I was like, okay. So I sit through the air and I'm looking at this Thraben Charm in my hand, and I'm like, I know how I'm going to win this game. And so we just keep passing back and forth because neither of us can get across because all we have is a bunch of ground dudes, and they're all X plus, anything above 1 toughness. So they're all just bouncing off of each other, and all of our flyers have been killed by each other because I'm playing synth with all these bolts and galvanic blast and all that good junk. So I was like, at some point, I look. There's only 2 cards left in the deck going into my turn, and I was like, "You have no cards in hand," or I was like, "Yeah, something like that." And then I was like, all right, in my main phase, I'm going to Thraben Charm my own Journey to Nowhere with a Muldrifter underneath it.
Make them draw
them draw their last 2 cards, and I was like, I'll pass the turn.
Ooh.
And they were just blown away. They were just blown away. I was like, cool. So I won that, and then I was talking with somebody, and then Calicais came up and found me, so we talked for a minute, and he was off to his creator meetup thing.
Did you drop by that at all?
Yeah, I dropped by, and he was actually, when I dropped over there, he was about ready to go try to get one of these 8-mans fired or whatever.
Okay,
So
cool.
I was like, all right, I'll go get some tickets. Went and got some tickets, and these seemed like these were having a hard time firing regardless of the format you were playing. These
Really?
8-mans, yeah.
They did pretty well in Chicago. That's surprising.
they were kind of struggling to fire these. It was really hard to get 8 people together.
Is there just so much other
There's
stuff
so
going on?
many things going on at one time. You have decision paralysis of what you can do.
Yeah, there is a lot.
Because there's a lot of cool con things to do, not even necessarily physically playing Magic. There was an arcade there. There was every booth under the sun, every vendor under the sun.
There's a lot of cool panels.
Yeah, lots of panels.
There's all sorts of panels and stuff. There's all the cool Spider-Man things that they had going on for the weekend.
Did you meet Spider-Man?
I did not.
Dang.
There was a little Fibblethip game you could play and win some pins from if you found all the Fibblethips and all that good junk.
That's kind of cool.
It was neat.
Did you participate in anything non-Magic Con related? Did you participate in any of the Arcadeness Hippo or panels or?
No, I just kind of walked around and just looked at stuff. I'm content to just walk around and just hang with somebody and I'll be fine.
Did you get any cube in or anything with anybody?
Yeah, we drafted a bit of Carson's Jeskai Tuber.
Mm-hmm.
And while we were waiting for the Pauper Cup at about 10:30, somebody's looking for Vintage Cube, and I was about ready to fire it off, just to kill that time in between. And somebody's like, I don't know. They're like, Hippo, I trust you to finish a Vintage Cube in under 3 hours. I don't trust everyone else to finish a Vintage Cube in under 3 hours.
Yeah, and you could always just drop and go.
That's true.
You could always tell them hey, we have 3 hours. And then we
anyway,
go.
so I didn't play that, but no. So I played this.
Somebody.
We were waiting for this 8-man to fire because this is my This is where the funny story happens.
Okay. Oh, okay.
This is the story that everybody wants to hear. That I know that Devin will want me to tell.
Okay.
So it's me, Calicais, Devin, and some other people. I have no idea who they are. Anyways, I actually handed off Mono Black Sack to somebody so we could fire this.
Nice.
we were like, please, we just need a warm body at this point. But they were a good sport. And so round 1, I play against Mono Red Madness. I'm playing Fae actually.
Ooh.
Just mono blue.
Yeah, there's Mono Blue Fae. I beat them 2-0, and then I play against Devin, our good sweet Devi Wevy. And he is playing Blue Red Terror. Game 1, I beat him pretty soundly.
Mm-hmm.
Game 2, he gets me. It's a long game. Game 3, we're like, it's kind of a slog. We're both doing, just doing got a bunch of stuff going on where we're kind of fight each other with really cheap spells and all sorts of stuff. Anyways, at some point, and mind you that almost every single time that I personally cast a blast effect in Pauper, it kills a Tolarian Terror. I'll preface that with this. And then I, on a turn, like a drew for turn, and I, with my whole chest, paid 3 mana to pay for the ward, and I hydroblasted a Tolarian Terror. To which Devin had the To which Devin had the response of Pyroblast your Hydroblast.
Y'all, Devin and his blast, man. That's hilarious.
But also, James, you have to stop doing this.
But it's a legal target.
It is technically technically what I did was legal, and technically what he did was also very much what he would do was legal. But but the fact that he just didn't just let it go was great.
The fact that he countered it's awesome.
Yeah, the fact I as soon as I put that on the stack, I was like, oh, this does not kill this thing.
Him countering it's pretty sick.
And the fact that he countered it was so good.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Was this
terrible?
Terrible. That's funny.
Oh my god.
And then I ended up winning the game. It was very funny though.
Is this the one you won your box?
Yeah, this is one of my box.
Okay, sick.
So in my round 3. Also, these were like single elim. That was kind of I did not like that. I felt really bad. I was like, oh.
That's kind of always how the 8-mans have been, or 8 persons.
No, so it was like we've played round robin before where you get like tickets per win and stuff, and there was still a box on the line.
Oh,
but this was just single elim.
Oh, that's how it was in Chicago, wasn't it?
Yeah, you could just play Swiss inside your round, and you get payout based on whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
so this was just single elim. So this was single elim, and I was like, we weren't really sure what the structure was for because nobody had a real good answer. Even the judges, I feel bad for them. To be real honest.
Yeah,
they just let them out and told them nothing of what's actually going on.
Good luck.
Also, I think outside of the waiting for everything part of the weekend, which I didn't really wait a ton, I didn't really have anything to wait on, but the worst part of the weekend is the website used to navigate this event.
Yep.
Might be one of the most heinous things I've
if it's
ever
the same
seen
one
in my
in Chicago.
entire life.
Yeah, if it's the same one in Chicago.
Oh my god, this was awful.
It's not.
Nobody could get signed into an event. Nobody could sign up for anything. It had multiple systems which you could pay for something, to which you actually signed you logged you in for a tournament, to what you actually used to play the tournament. So it was just a nightmare and a half. That was awful.
Yeah, it's not
Across
great.
basically everyone I talked to. It was terrible. Again, best part of the weekend is just being around people more than anything else.
Yeah.
It's the gathering.
It is the gathering.
The magic.
Anyway, so the last round of this 8-man, I played against red green dredge. My opponent didn't resolve a single spell across the two games that we played. I kind of felt bad.
So what box did you get?
They were handing out Spider-Man boxes.
Spider-Man. Let's go.
So if anybody wants a Spider-Man box, let me know. I'll sell it to you.
For free? Oh, no. I'll take it. Dang.
I wonder if the single elimination is part of why it wasn't firing as much. I wonder if that has something to do with it.
It's probably.
Yeah.
Because nobody else wanted it because, we said if we were trying to fire another, 8-man the following day, we were going to request, a different price structuring.
Yeah.
Because I remember in Chicago, just by playing, I played 4 of the winner boxes, I think, those on-demand ones.
Yeah.
And I got those, and then Centillus gave me some tickets after, and I was going to get an uncut sheet. I had, from just playing that, the Pauper Cup, and I think there was an F&M event, so I played 6 events.
Yeah.
And that was enough for me to get a uncut sheet, which is so cool.
That's sick.
Yeah, so, and it was my first pre-release, it was a Rivals one. But I was waiting in line to get it, and someone got it as I was waiting in line.
Oh.
So that was a tilt.
That is a tilt. So yeah, I won a box. Then I ended up taking Jake with me to the German restaurant. Hopefully he had a good time.
The German
hanging out with us.
place. Beer garden.
So he got to meet...
The
So Cali guys got to meet Devin and...
yeah, he gets to meet,
that's
to meet the
That's
crew.
cool. That's kind of cool. Worlds collide a little bit there. That's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hopefully you enjoyed that.
What was the highlight of your day that day?
Highlight of my day, that part.
Just hanging, getting dinner?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Did you get your chicken?
Cameron, you will never believe it.
Were they out?
They were out of it by the time they got to me.
What'd you get?
Chicken schnitzel instead.
Is it still good?
Yeah, it was still good.
Great.
It's not the damn chicken though.
Every time
Every
we go-
time
I've
now.
been like talking about it. I have been talking about it, and I was just like, "Oh, it's time." None of the food allergy people are here. I don't have to care about anybody else. I can just care about me.
You're just gonna have to go on like a Wednesday one day and get it.
And yeah, somebody joked. They're like, "You should come back the next morning at like whatever time they open, and they're gonna tell you they don't have any more, and then you're just gonna like it's gonna be the end for you."
Yeah, for real.
Oh, I forgot on Friday actually. So the very first time that I ever had Korean barbecue in my life was also down in Atlanta. It was one of the most like middling experiences I've ever had, and I was just like, I don't get the hype, I don't understand it, blah blah blah. So I like was very hesitant to like ever go again if that was like the hyped level of Korean barbecue, and it was just that bad. Anyway, so Liz, friends of Devin and Anna, was very adamant that we go to this place called EQ, and that was awesome. I will be returning. There's a little it's like a rotating sushi bar next to your table.
Yeah.
And then you have there's a little train that when you put in an order, it'll actually send this little train to your table, and you just take the stuff off and you just press the little button, it goes back to the kitchen.
That's sick.
fun.
It was so sick. I was like, this is fantastic. Yeah, that was a great time.
So like you had like I guess it wasn't hot. Like was it like Korean barbecue where you like have the grill in front of you and you like grill
you
your
were
meats
grilling
and
your own
stuff.
food and stuff. Yeah, it was still fun.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, it was good. Anyways, that about concluded Saturday or Friday evening. Saturday, got up, kind of just meandered around, had some food, waited around for the Pauper Cup. I decided to register Borosynth for the tournament. That was probably a bad idea. So I think we had like 100 and almost 115 players, something around
That's
that
a
area.
sizable chunk.
Yeah. So round one, I played against like Mono Blue Fae. There were 3 very close games. I just kind of drew like a bunch of lands in a row in like one game and just got kind of punished for it. It's okay. My opponent was very good at their deck, so no worries about that one. Round 2, I played against kind of like a little hybrid thing between like blue-white affinity and the like the Skyfisher Glint Hawk decks.
Okay.
So they're like really taking advantage of Cryogen like really, really, really well.
Just drawing up so many cards.
Draw so many cards. They looked at their hand at one point. There's like, yeah, they've got like 6 cards to my 2, and I'm just like, this is ridiculous.
Was this similar to the deck I put together for Devin?
Kind of, but a way cleaner mana base.
Oh, okay.
Just like no black cards.
Was it not? Was it playing Furby?
No,
Oh, it wasn't playing black. It was blue white.
it was just blue white.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
But so
there
Enforcers and-
like some cards that they were actually taking advantage of was like that Lux Knight like 4 mana 2/2 card from EOE.
yes.
So like the first one they played was like a 12/12 or
'Cause
something
it
like that.
Enters with the +1/+1 counter for each artifact.
And creature you control,
Okay.
and so they're just gigantic. They're huge, and also my deck only had like one actual way to kill it or to get rid of it, and they have the answer for my answer to it in their deck. They have Thraben Charm.
Oh, and you're
I
talking
have
about
Journey to
Journey.
Nowhere as
Yeah.
my answer for a gigantic creature where they have the Thraben Charm, so they can just
To
put
get
it
it
right back into
back.
play. So there's literally no way I can kill this thing.
Maybe with more counters than I had before.
Exactly. And they were also playing the like 4 mana. There's like another 4 mana card from that same set that's like 3 and a blue for an artifact creature. It like comes in, you can sacrifice an artifact and you put like a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control.
And draw a card.
Is that what it does?
Yeah, I think you
Sounds
put a
about
counter.
right.
Yeah, I played that in limited.
But anyways, so that card's very powerful because that just sizes up your Glint Hawks and Skyfishers, assuming you were playing like a Mirror Match or something like that. That card was really cool. So my opponents, like, they were cooking. So yeah, I just died to a gigantic idiots that I can never deal with.
Yeah.
And so I'm 0-2 now, and then I played against Jund Wildfire, and I put on a clinic against Jund Wildfire. At the end of the game ended with me just pointing 4 burn spells at my opponent. Like, just had like triple bolt with a Galv Blast, and then game 2 ended with me just pointing like double Galv Blast and a bolt.
Yeah.
So
got there on that one.
got there, and then I played against Mono Red Madness, so I'm 1-2. So then I played against Mono Red Madness. I get through game 1, and I actually win because they mulligan to 5, so they're just like kind of low on card velocity. Game 2, I get to board in like all my navigator's compasses, which is kind of nice. Just a nice little way to make good use of your skyfishers and glinthawks and all that good junk. It is really hard to thread the needle between using your birds to pick up the navigator's compasses and or the synthesizers, because you still need to maintain card flow to kill them, do something to kill them, because they're also going to play burn spells and then just also kill all your dudes. So but they also have these really good draw twos on top of these ping effects, and if you just give them enough time, they'll just kill you, obviously. So
Yeah.
So they get me. They just keep the flyers off the table because they can just block the Thraben inspectors or whatever forever. Game 2, I didn't they didn't do anything until turn 3 when they cast a gutter snipe, and they still just killed me. So
Yeah.
I mean, I killed the gutter snipe on the spot, and I'm like, okay, cool, I have an answer for it. And then game 3, in the top 15 cards of the library, they found all forecasting flame breathers, and I didn't find enough burn spells. So I died.
That's how I feel playing against Terror when they have all 4 counter spells and
you're just
the top whatever.
You're just
cards.
all right,
Yeah.
all right, come on.
It just
I'd say
doesn't
the same
matter.
feeling.
Yeah.
I was nothing. I digged. I tried to slam Limbuses into play just to find any way I could get those things off the table because you couldn't find them. So then I dropped at 1 and 3 to go celebrate Scion's birthday with him.
It was Sai's birthday?
Yesterday was his birthday.
Happy birthday, Sai.
Happy birthday.
They went and had some pizza, had some
And congrats. They won a store championship too.
Yeah, Sai crushed it. That was
good.
Sai's first official constructed event win. We're all very, very proud of him.
That's true. It was.
Mm-hmm.
We are. What a little killer.
He is a killer.
Mm-hmm.
And beating Centillus in the finals, that
was
which is
funny.
so
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
I would have paid to watch that finals.
That's true.
I could
I
care less
agree.
about the Pro Tour finals. I want coverage for Sai
for
v.
Sai versus
Centilli.
Centillus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that Centillus is Centilli now. It's just combined in the last and then
Centilli.
nicknamed to Centilli.
That's what Craig used to call him.
Centilli.
Centillis.
Oh, Centilli. That's funny. But he's Centilli.
Yeah.
Is silly.
Yeah. He's silly. He's very silly.
That's funny.
So that ended my run. Catching up with the rest of the tournament. Towards the end of the day, I think in the last round, our friend Anna was live for top 8, and she drew in the last round and unfortunately bubbled at 9th.
Yeah.
However,
oh, man. But
Cali guys ended up squeaking in to top 8, and unfortunately was dispatched in the quarterfinals, but had a very nice run.
So congrats to Cali guys at top 8, and
Yeah.
congrats for Anna. Anna had a sick run too.
Yeah, Anna was battling hard.
Yeah.
I also want to call out a friend of the pod, Jonathan from the Bama crew, who also made, I think, 11th place at 5-1-1. Y'all crushed it.
I have to tell you something funny. So I was actually went over to watch him play, or he was and he may have been the last game playing in round 1. He's playing against Mono Blue Terror, and they're in turns, and it's turn 2, I think. It's Jonathan's
of
on
turns,
turn 2,
yeah.
turn 2 of turns. Turn 2 of turns. He goes for a huge Gixian, he triple cracks landscapes to make these huge Gixian infiltrators to put lethal on the following turn, on turn 4 or whatever. Opponent has no cards in hand. Opponent has no relevant spells in the graveyard. They drip for turn, and it is there's one card in the deck that actually keeps them alive through this, and they ripped it. It was a Sleep of the Dead.
Oof.
Just to draw the game.
Ripped Sleep of the Dead to draw the match.
Wow.
So that was where his one draw came from.
Wow.
Do you know if he was on? Oh, okay. Yeah, you said that already. Yeah. Dang. So close.
That was really close.
Judd back to drawing.
Back to drawing. That was just one draw, so that was good.
I was giving our friend Centillus some crap because he's a big fan of that Jun deck, and he's been playing a lot, and he's loved the Gixian infiltrators in it. And he's like, dude, I kept telling you this deck cannot close games, and now this deck has a way to close games that doesn't cost, because with Nyxborn Hydra it costs all your mana to do it, but this you just play it on turn 2, and one thing I didn't realize with it never dies to your Card Clan Shaman.
Nope.
Because whenever you sack to it, it's always
triggers it.
1+. Yeah. Unless you Toxin now, said, of course.
Yeah.
So that was it didn't click in my head until I saw it happen. And I'm like, oh no, this thing's gonna stick around. So it's a game-ending threat that you can deploy on turn 2.
Yeah, really good synergy
14.
there.
Exactly.
I was giving him crap because he said, man, I kept telling everybody this deck doesn't have a way to finish the game. It needs a way to finish the game. And like then someone just started doing really well in the challenges. And I'm like, yeah, somebody didn't complain and did something about it.
Yeah.
I was giving him crap. And he's like, hey.
I heard from friend of the pod, Mr. Burr, who also played in the Pauper Cup. He played Mono Red Madness Burn. He was texting me about
round 1.
Nice. He was texting me about some options,
Burr.
some thoughts. Yeah, Burn. He played a full 4, which I loved. He played 4 Fire Blasts, and I think he tried. I don't know if we were talking about potentially he wasn't a fan of the Flame Breathers, and they were just dying, and he was actually more okay with just waiting until just slamming a Gutter Snipe and going all in on like a final turn, just playing it more like a combo deck, at least for his preferred style of play. I don't know where he ended up on that, but I do like that he went up to the full 4 Fire Blast and then trimmed on 1 or 2 of the pingers to make room there.
That's cool.
But he started off 4-0 and then took his first loss and then decided it's time to go get dinner.
Wow.
Yep. That is classic.
Yeah.
He was 4-1 dropped?
Yeah. 4-0, takes his first loss and like, that's good. Time for dinner.
How many rounds was it?
7.
I think it was
So you
7.
had 2 rounds left?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 rounds.
He very easily could have made top 8, and he just like left to go get dinner. Amazing, like that story that you've shared once or twice, Cameron. Like that story you've shared once or twice that Patrick Sullivan has shared on Resleevables of that one Magic player who's like, well, sometimes you gotta show the card, you gotta remind the cards who shuffles who, you know.
For real. Yeah.
That's very true.
God.
I
That is
respect
a big
it.
moment of that.
Right.
That's a
I
power play.
respect it. It is.
The closest thing I had to that was like 3-0 to like min cash. I think in whatever GP Atlanta or Spotlight Series Atlanta. And I just like dropped to play Pauper, and Sai's like, wait, you could still win though. And I'm like, man, I want to play Pauper, and sometimes I said that to him. Sometimes you gotta remind the cards who shuffle up who. So that's funny.
Yeah.
That's wild.
He's a madman.
John, he's told me the funniest story in the world. A couple Thursdays ago, he's like, if you check my old DCI number, he had 2 unsportsmanlike conducts on there because he
I
went
know
to
what these
2
are.
GPs, and
I know
he
what these
happened to run into his buddy twice at these 2 GPs within the first couple rounds. And as soon as he sat down across the table, he throws his hand up, calls a judge, and Tom's got to bleep me here, but he throws his hand up, calls a judge, and he's just like, "Judge, my opponent smells like donkey." It's his friend across the table from him. And so the judge gave it an unsportsman.
Not once, but twice.
Twice.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh my god.
That's just powerful behavior.
That is powerful.
Anyways.
Neither
So that just checks out. The same person who does that is the same person who 5-1 drops to go get dinner.
Yeah.
Or 4-1 drops to go get dinner.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
So the eventual winner of the Pauper Cup ended up being Red Black Madness.
Oh, really?
Right.
Yes. Oh, Red Black Madness won it.
Yes, Red Black
Cool.
Madness won the
Let's
tournament.
go. Do you know were they on?
I don't have a list.
Okay.
I looked for lists. I don't have them. They've not been posted.
I was just wondering if they were on the artifact build or if they were off it with
I'm not sure. Jake might be able to clue us in a little bit on that one. Anywho, so that was the end of the Pauper Cup. That was the final results.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was a good
So
time.
why do you think Boros fell short for you? I have ideas, but it's all
this one
theoretical.
was a funny complaint. Is that I am so mad that my opponent's Fairy Miscreants drew them as many cards as they did. They drew them more. Those drew them more cards than I've ever seen Fairy Miscreant draw.
The card's good. Everyone says the card's bad. And I
Because the first one is terrible. The subsequent ones are good.
the first one's a flying man. You need a flying man.
It's still bad. Whatever. Anyways, so that was the joking aside. My opponent just like I feel like we both played pretty well. Like they just had the exact number of answers to my answers. It just happens. This is what Faye does.
Yeah.
Not like hugely upset about it. And then there's not really a whole lot I could have done about just gigantic idiot out of the blue white like affinity deck. So I don't really think there's a ton I could have done there. Jund was that was basically a buy.
Really?
So, yeah, I don't mean to be that way, but that was basically a buy.
Interesting.
You just like your spells are so much more efficient than their spells.
Yeah. And 2 mana draw 3s?
Your spells are so much more efficient than
they don't have a lot of time to be setting up for those.
Yeah, I'm like I like putting Glinthawk, like a couple Glinthawks on the table, even if you're like basically killing a land every turn, is still pretty good. It's able to deal with all of them.
Yeah, I mean Writhing Chrysalis is
2, and they didn't matter.
Yeah, you just were able to journey him. Yeah,
not even journey him, just like go around them. It didn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Because you can see that was like I had lethal enough by the time I had attacked enough, and I'm just like, oh, here's my 3 lightning bolts or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Synth, I've been kind of scared to play it again because in my head it kind of seems like it's not quite quick enough to put some of these faster combo decks on the back foot.
Yeah, that's exactly the problem. It's
mono red burn could seem like they could kind of get you too.
Mono red can get you because they can
at least the gutter snipe version,
because you have no way to stop their draw twos. Like their draw twos are going to kill you quicker than your draw two or your draw.
And their draw twos are dealing you damage too.
Yeah. On top of having your pingers in play, and they also have like a sneaky snacker backup, which is like stops, like in theory can just like completely hose your line of attack in the air.
Yeah, exactly. If that gums up the boards while they're alms the veining you, or that's the Boros version, but or excuse me, black red version. But
yeah, there's just some things it lacks. Like I don't know, it's a fine deck if you just run into like really fair decks. Like,
yeah,
I think that's where it's going to shine best, is just like in really fair matchups.
Agreed. That makes sense. So, but as I said, it doesn't have like quite the longevity of like something playing Gates or something.
Correct.
That could just kill you
have
with
like
that.
You
or
don't have like an untouchable win condition like that. Yeah.
That's
Like
interesting.
at some point, like when I was playing, it's like the blue white reality acid deck or whatever. I was just like, I don't have any more flyers. I literally don't have enough damage in my deck left to kill them.
Yeah,
I was like, I do not have another choice other than to deck them.
And I've gotten myself in that position, on the good side of that position, when I've been playing like Fog, where I've been playing it's like Madness decks, and I'm sitting there looking at my opponent's graveyard. My opponent looks at it, and he's like, I have 16 damage left in my deck, and looks at his life pad. You're at 38. And I'm like, yep.
Exactly. So yeah, it's like there's some like it has a problem with like having like a better late game than other decks. Like there are the games where you do get to do like the Glinthawk, pick up your synthesizer, flip over a Glinthawk, pick up, recast your synthesizer, pick up another synthesizer.
Sometimes those deal the damage, and then
you just like sit there on quad burn spells.
Exactly.
And kill them.
I'm playing that deck.
That's how most of the games end, is you just sitting there doing that.
Playing that deck, that's a lot of the times I won my games is I got in my flyers and stuff, and then I got to a point where bolt, blast, you're dead. Yep. Something like that.
That's most, I feel like that's most how my games end as well. So if there's like meta games where that is not a good thing to be doing, then just find out the deck for you. No time for that deck. Yeah,
it's been a hard life out there for Glinthawks and Core Skyfishers ever since Refurbished Familiar and Writhing Chrysalis popped their heads in our format.
It's true, because those two cards were not my problems.
Which is kind of funny.
I was like, I beat the deck that had both of them.
That is kind of ironic, isn't it? So it's Saturday. What after Cup?
I can say went and celebrated Sai's birthday with them. That was fun. That was a disaster of trying to get food there.
That dinner.
We just didn't even get food. Like, they didn't even take a drink order. We just had all the leftovers of what was there.
Yeah, because you guys came. They ate their food.
They ate their food. Like, we came after because we were just like, oh, we're both out of the Pauper, or me and Carson were just out of the Pauper Cup at this point. So we're like, hey, we'll just go join them. We ended up going to my hotel's bar and getting like food and drinks.
Use that voucher.
I did use my voucher. I did use my voucher.
Full circle.
Oh. Yeah. And then I didn't go in on Sunday. I just wanted to get home. I was kind of anxious about driving home anyway.
Oh my gosh, funny story. I swear, I walked into our apartment and I did not see Hippo's car outside. And I'm just kind of dilly down the apartment. I don't know if he came in here when you said you come in when I was in the bathroom or something, and I didn't know that he came in here. I think I was like playing Hearthstone on the toilet with the door open. I didn't know Hippo was here. I'm like, Hippo, you just like went to your room, and I'm like just doing stuff around the apartment, and I like see the air conditioners at 68, and I even say out loud, "What? It's at 68." I'm like, damn, is Hippo here? And like I turned it back to 70 or whatever, and I'm walking around talking to Croissant, singing. I was playing guitar for a minute and just doing my thing. And at one point, I'm just like singing by the counter, and Hippo pokes his head out of his room. And he's like, "Hello." And I'm like, "Whoa, where did you come from?" That was pretty funny. That was good.
Got him.
Did you meet anybody else from Discord or anybody?
Yeah, somebody came up to. I didn't quite catch their name. It was like in between like the shuffle of rounds and stuff. They asked if that was who I was, and I was like, yes, that's me. And then yeah, basically, I think they like just having Jake found me. Like,
yeah, that's cool. Jealous. I got a little FOMO from watching. I saw like the cool Dan stuff they're handing out. Oh my god!
I'll be honest. So I'm not much for the secret layers. But I'll be real with you, the islands in that Dan deck are absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, I hope they come out with that again. Like resell
Oh my goodness,
it,
they're gorgeous looking.
I hope it's actual on their website for Secret Lair at some point. I don't know, yeah. Or it's going to be a con exclusive thing. I'm sure it'll be at a future MagicCon too, like whatever the next MagicCon is, but that's cool.
But yeah, no.
Anything you missed that you wish you would have got to participate in?
I wish I would have gotten more opportunities to like fire an 8-man, seriously.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, it was really hard to get 8 people to get down and sit down together because there's like, again, there's all sorts of panels and this event and that event and like there's so many different things, which is a good thing. It's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
It just makes doing something like that a little harder.
Interesting structure too, like you said.
Yes,
because like I was able to just farm tickets from
exactly. That's what I kind of. I was like, oh, we all just kind of get to play like sort of round robinish style, whatever, Swiss style, and then that just wasn't the case. So that was weird, but whatever. Yep, good food, good hangs. It was nice. Nice to meet Cali guys.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yep. So hopefully the Nashville crew.
Shout out to
made you feel welcome.
Shout out to that person who got kicked out of MagicCon for selling proxied vintage cubes.
Oh, did they actually?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Carson had to follow them out the building to get one for Holden. It was pretty punk.
Funny.
It was pretty cool.
That was probably the guy that was actually running around asking people if they wanted to draft vintage cube.
That's hilarious.
I guarantee you that's what that was.
I'm so glad we got a vintage cube when we were in Chicago. That was fun.
That was really fun. Like a 10-person vintage cube. Yeah,
that was so much fun.
And it was just like a bunch of people we like never met too, so it was really cool.
Yeah. Dive Down podcast. You ever want a cube again? You just say the word.
Yeah.
CCR. Anyone.
Oh, somebody over the weekend, I don't remember who it was asking if I would be interested in doing cube like from like cube money drafts, and I was like, yes, under one condition: they are only team drafts, because if it's all 8 people, like,
yeah, that's pretty tough.
Yeah.
To team I would say money draft is a team draft for sure.
Yeah, money draft is a team draft.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's sick. I've never money drafted.
I don't remember who it was, but whoever it was, if you remember, tell me.
I still want to get a team draft going with 6 of us, like our group or whatever, and afterwards, like that same week or whatever, we go to shooters, and the winning team gets to pick the losing team's like karaoke songs.
Oh yeah.
Each one of them gets to pick a song from the karaoke. That would be so much fun.
You guys got to come out to the karaoke spot I've been hitting on Wednesday nights. It's a good time. It's outdoors.
Yeah, you were saying that. Dang, I do need to go out to that. That would be fun.
It's buy one get one free drink ticket every time you sing.
That's insane. Yeah, that's
is.
awesome.
Good, actually.
That's dangerous.
It is.
That's dangerous.
Trust me.
It is pretty dangerous.
That's funny. That's cool.
So yeah, shout out to all my Nashville homies who came. It was nice to see all of my people.
Heck yeah.
Shout out to Jake. Thank you once again for letting me get that badge from you so I could join. Thanks to the folks for running the event. Hopefully this is some constructive criticism.
That's a different podcast.
Things to fix. Yes, that is. Take some constructive criticism.
Okay, there you
That's
go.
better. Yes, that website is just heinous beyond belief. But if they didn't set this up, we get to all gather together, get to play together. That's kind of what it's about.
For something that large
it's
of a scale.
really big. Yeah,
it's ginormous.
it's huge.
There's
That
gonna be
is
something that
personally the biggest Magic event I've ever been to.
yeah,
Like the sheer number of people in the building.
playing any Commander.
No. Did have somebody who me and Carson were sitting next to each other to play a two-bird or whatever, and somebody came by and was like, "Oh, do you need a third?" We're not playing Commander.
Oh, that's funny though.
Yeah, I would love because I think they announced the schedule for the MagicCons next year, and I think the Vegas one is in June again. It's either May or June. I'll have to go back and look.
Yeah, they like to do that in summer.
That could potentially be a fun thing for us to plan for. If they do need to be a little bit more transparent and more ahead of time on announcing when the creator badge stuff is coming out. Because I applied for us to get creator badges like on the day that the deadline was, and they denied us by like a few hours. Which, like, if that's when they're going to set it, that's when they're going to set it. But also, like, I think that next time I'm going to be a lot more on the ball to try and submit us for those creator badges. And if we get them for Vegas,
I would be interested in Vegas. That'd be cool. I've never been to Vegas too, and that's that's where
it's
Magic.
I had a fun time. Yeah, you like that?
It's a unique
sort
experience.
of thing more than I do. The like very hectic experience more than I do.
Yeah.
And if I enjoyed it, you would definitely enjoy it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like I had a blast at Chicago, so that makes sense.
Do a live podcast.
Oh, that would be pretty fun too. Just doing the hotel room or something. I don't know. That'd be cool if we could get like a Pauper panel going or.
Oh yeah, no, it would be a
there.
panel. It'd be a live show, like at a panel.
That would be cool. I would do the crap out of that.
Oh yeah.
I gotta play some Pauper this week too.
Yeah, tell us about this Magic you played. Yeah.
Thursday local event at Middle Tennessee Gaming in Bellevue, just west of Nashville. Got to go down there. Mr. Silly Santilli and Derek Smith, alum of the pod, both alum of the pod, met me
That's
down there.
first and second.
That is first and second for people on there. Well, cicadas might win because there's a trillion of them.
That's true.
I guess number of episodes. There we go. So I met them down there for some Thursday night Pauper. Pretty fun. I think we had 10 or 11 people. Can't quite remember. So we had 4 rounds again. And I played Mono Red Rally. Really excited to play this deck. It felt anemic. I mean, all my games I won. I went 2-2. And all the games I won, like games and matches I won, just by a thread, like barely. That was like my last turn to do it, or my opponent was going to stabilize, or I won with the top card of my library off, and I'm just like, none of these games were like, yeah, I smacked you. Yeah. And like one of them, I won't like do a full breakdown or nothing, but it seems like this is a hard time beating mono white, which usually mono red does. Just both of us kept a 1-lander. My opponent found their land and like double 3 but inspected. And they had like 3 of them out, and I'm just like, there's no way I could ever beat this. And then like game 2, they play like a 4-mana 3/4, and I'm like, I also can't beat that. Like we were both in top deck, but it was kind of funny. Yeah. They also had like an outlaw medic that was gaining them some life, and I'm just like, oh, this is terrible. So yeah, I had a really close match against Santillo with the game 3, and so that one was fun. And that's what I was saying. He got to play his Gixian Infiltrators, and he really liked those cards. And then
I'm excited to get back up there for Thursday.
Yeah, I cannot remember his name for the life of me. I want to say Nathan, but I could be wrong. He used to play Affinity and Modern at the Game Cave all the time, and he said he saw you there before.
Is it Alexander?
Yes. Because I saw him there, and I didn't know. I'm like, oh, I didn't know he played Pauper. I remember seeing them on Monday for Modern at the Cave all the time. And he came up and he's like, dude, how you doing? I haven't seen you forever. I'm like, I know, for real. Like, I don't think I've seen him in a year.
Yeah, he took a little break.
Mm-hmm. And I just haven't been playing like around competitive Magic and stuff. And so it was really cool to talk to him. And like, he's playing like Pauper and Cube. And I'm like, that's exactly what I do, man. That's awesome. So we were talking about Cube, and they'll do Cube on Sundays there, so I need to grab his number from him. So like next time we Cube, I can send him a text, or because he's a cool dude and he's good at Magic.
He's
too.
good Magic. Yeah.
So it was really fun, like talking to him and stuff. Yeah,
Cool. I'm excited to get back up there again.
no, it was a good time. I love playing there. Vibes are
Yeah.
great.
Oh,
Anytime I get to hang out, Centillus and Derek too. You know.
oh, of course. I did actually put sleeve up the mono black sacrifice deck for playing some side events if I had the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I played some games with it against Carson. That deck is sick.
It's so cool.
This deck is really, really cool. like their combat steps where you're just like, I cannot lose this game if I tried.
That's sick.
Like, it is so sick. It is so fun.
Big yawns.
And it has like incredible card
That was a big
velocity
yawn.
too. Like
Mm-hmm.
all the like 1 mana draw twos. It's great.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and the crap that dies in the treasures too. Just keep
Yeah.
it going, man.
Mhm. Oh yeah, no, the deck is sick.
Like it's trimmed even though we don't have Deadly Dispute in the format anymore, because this deck was kind of popping up a little bit when Deadly Dispute was still legal. But even when it had Deadly Dispute in the first iterations of the deck, I in playing some games with it, I was like, just Village Rites and Corrupted Conviction, just the 1 mana versions they're just so much better. This deck is so lean and cheap.
I was watching you play a league, and it was like the starting like Deadly Dispute. Yeah, it's 1 mana in quotes, but it having the upfront cost of 2 is like screwing you in a
Yeah.
couple positions.
Yeah.
It's just like it also plays so few lands, but like 17 lands or something like that.
Oh my god, that was my biggest complaint about the rally deck. Is I was
Yeah.
just shipping so many. Like I'm like, man, this hand would be the nuts if I had one more land.
Yeah.
And just like, God, 17 lands is not enough in a Magic deck. It really is not.
Yeah, this deck plays like 17 lands. It kind of gets away with it because it does have all these like really efficient draw twos. But Lord, if those don't resolve, you are having a rough time.
Yeah.
I'll be real with you.
I'm sure.
Like, I don't know. Like, this deck probably has a really hard time against like Fae.
I was thinking that too. Like
I
mono
was like,
blue,
this
where
deck
they
probably
can.
cannot be Fae if it tried.
They
Because
bu-
every
rebind
single
the
one of their
spell
spell starter
starters.
sprites, it does not matter. It will kill something, or like
Yeah.
it will counter something.
Dang,
Because
dude.
your whole deck is
Pretty cheap.
One.
Yeah. All your threats anyway.
like,
well, most of them.
Almost
most of them.
everything is one, and then like Corrupted Conviction and the Paragi back
Yeah.
is are the only expensive cards in the deck.
I just got an email confirmation that they had all the cards that I sent.
Wow. Let's go.
I sent them a huge
Let's
list.
go.
And so the mono black deck included, and all these Spider-Man cards Hippo wanted.
Nice.
Man,
They had everything but cryogenic relics because I was just gonna get 4 more so I could have a deck put together and FAMs put together at the same
man,
time.
shout out to Game Night, the People's Game Store,
The People's LGS, the People's
The
LGS.
People's LGS. Yeah,
It was funny on Thursday. I was talking to somebody, and because Derek's like, man, I don't think I've ever beat you, and I'm like, no, I'm like, you beat me. He's like, oh yeah, he's like on camera. I'm like, and someone's like on camera. I'm like, yeah, they do like these Pauper 1Ks there, and I'm like, wait, no, I was playing, so it was team trios, but then I plugged Pauper 1Ks to them. I'm like, yeah, like twice a year they do Pauper
2K.
1K. It's pretty cool, and they have like
It's
commentary.
a 2K now.
Oh yeah, 2K. It was a 2K.
Yeah.
That one. Jesus.
Yeah.
So
The most recent time.
I don't know. It was kind of fun to nonchalantly plug it, but I didn't like be like, I host this. I said,
yeah.
You know, I
So
said,
that was
I
something.
can't do it. It bothers
Yeah,
me.
so I had to like skirt around that. Like, I wasn't like I am really bad at like self promotion.
Yeah, because there is a little bit of false imposter syndrome. A
Yeah.
little bit. It's weird.
Like the guy who was playing the blue white like artifact deck or whatever. Like, I kind of like weaved it in a little bit with something, and he's like, "Oh, you have a podcast?" It's like, I need things to listen to.
Yeah.
So kind of that. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, when it comes up
No,
naturally.
I get it. It's kind of weird.
Yeah,
actually,
actually-
like when I met Alex, he's like, he's like, why are you writing like down everything? And I'm like, well, yeah, for CubeCon. So, and now it's like that's somebody like we talk to and been on the podcast and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, excited to hang out with them for CubeCon too. So
Exactly.
shout out to that.
Mhm.
I am too.
Yeah, it's coming right up.
God,
CubeCon.
you coming back from this has just made me so excited for CubeCon. Especially because there's like a lot of us going, and I'm gonna get like 4 hours of sleep a night and just Cube. I'm just gonna be covering myself in Magic cards. I'm gonna bathe myself in Magic cards. Oh, Magic the Gathering, I love it.
Oh, man.
I don't even know if I'm gonna bring my cube.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're gonna have plenty of cubes to draft. So Maybe bring
That's what I'm
your
saying.
like
I'll probably
graveyard
bring the 100
cube.
ornithopters.
Oh, proxied ornithopters.
Oh,
Yeah,
that too. Yeah.
Oh, didn't you want to stone soup?
Oh, I do want a stone soup again. Too.
Oh, yeah.
So, like,
Stone
with
soup
seven
with
of
some
us
people.
plus Alex.
Yeah.
That we need because it's just scheduling a time too to do it.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm sure
message
you'll find a
everybody.
time. Yeah, that'll be fine.
I'll put us all in Discord. I'll
Yeah.
make a little group chat and be like, "You
Mm-hmm.
eight people." Oh, I cannot wait, man. No, it's good to be excited about Magic and dude, the Lorwyn freaking
Oh
spoilers.
yes, actually,
Oh,
yes.
The cards look
I
really
was
nice.
gooing my pants over that art.
The first one that I saw was the 3-mana green creature that when it comes into play,
Make a Mutavault token.
make a Mutavault token. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's wild. I love
That's
that.
really
And
cool.
Bitter
And then-
Blossom
And then
creature.
the next one I saw was
Flash.
the Bitter Blossom creature, and I'm like, that's awesome.
And did you see the serialized version?
Yes.
Rebecca Gay art. Oh.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's sick. Oh my god, like that's it. It felt good looking at these cards. You're like, this is Magic,
Yes.
you know.
And then there was like a new Figure of Destiny card too.
Oh.
The art on it is so good.
Yeah. I think that's why this felt very like whimsical. It felt like whimsical again.
Yes, that's exactly what I want. Yeah, this is good. These are good brain chemicals from a Magic set.
And it's like Elder, especially just following like race car set.
Yes.
Which I don't think EOE was bad. Just like not my. I don't think EOE was offensive
No.
in flavor like race car.
I think it
sets,
turned out really
but
well,
just
honestly.
not my
Yeah.
flavor.
I think it
Yeah.
actually did pretty well.
No, I like the set. It's just
Yeah.
like not my like
Yeah.
preferred flavor is what I'm
Agreed.
saying. But I'm glad it's here.
Yeah.
Versus like Spider-Man. Like we all know my feelings on that.
Yes.
But the sad part is 7 sets announced next year.
Yeah.
Yep, and 4 of them are
UB.
Right.
are UB sets.
And if all 7 are standard, I don't know how.
Yeah, we were talking about this the other night, Cameron. I think that The Hobbit will be
Yeah.
a modern legal set, just like Lord of the Rings was. That's my assumption, because usually they will have like one of these supplemental type sets over the summer, whether it's like a Commander reprints, like
Yeah.
Masters or Legends, or like Lord of the Rings was, or Modern Horizons. So I would assume, and it's linked with either a Pro Tour or a couple of Spotlight series that are modern for the release of the Hobbit set. So that's my assumption. I haven't looked into it. I don't know if anything has officially been announced, but I wouldn't be surprised if one of them was a specific like 2 modern set again. But if they're all standard, that'll be interesting.
There's got to be a point where it's like, okay, the game has gotten more popular. Like there's so many more players. Therefore, technically, there are more people buying products. And like some of these UB stuff has gotten people in, like more people in the game and interest in collecting, or obviously more players too. So there's just been like more players, more money in the game. And instead of how can we make more money off our sets, they've done everything from like raising prices to just, well, if we make X dollars off each set, what if we just release 7 sets a year? Then we'd make like, that's 2 more sets than last year. We'd make more money. You know, it's just like, damn, like is in 2 years it's gonna be 12 set a month? Are we gonna have 12 sets? Like at what
hope
point
not.
does it implode? Does it implode? Like it has to, right?
I don't know. I feel like there's only so many sets that like an R&D team can actively keep up with and still maintain a certain level of quality. And like nothing against the design
Yeah.
team. They do incredible work. Like overall, incredible work. The fact that like,
But what if they just
through
expand that team?
I mean, yeah, they certainly could. They certainly could. I don't know if that's necessarily a direction that they'd be interested in going in, but I mean, that's what I would hope. I would hope that if they were going to ramp up, that they would expand the team, and if not, then I think the quality would suffer, because it's not fair to overwork people, you know.
So I don't know. Real quick though, we had Lorwyn Eclipse is the first set coming out next year. Unannounced Universes Beyond set, which everyone's saying is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Secrets of Strixhaven, Marvel Superheroes, The Hobbit, Reality Fracture, and Star Trek are the 7 sets next year. Reality Fracture sounds pretty cool. Like I'm excited to see what
Yeah,
that's about.
I wonder what
like
that's
people have
gonna
guessed like planar chaos stuff.
something like that. Yeah.
Someone's like Nicol Bolas maybe coming back. Someone like across the
Emrakul,
so who knows?
could be
That sounds
anything.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
I think it's
yeah.
like whatever Jace's deal is with the story. Yeah.
Oh,
so
sure.
Excited to see what that's about at least, but
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm at least excited for the first set of the year.
Me too.
I'm that least excited about that.
There's so many secret layers announced this weekend, like 20 of them, like actually
I know.
like around 20 secret layers.
I know.
That's
Somebody showed me a Dwight Schrute
yeah.
secret layer. I'm just like, oh my.
So
Lord.
I heard about the Furby ones that were getting 3 of them, and I'm like, that's so stupid.
The problem is that there is no refurbished familiar. I'll speak on Jay's behalf on this one. They
familiar?
They missed
had such an opportunity
They
to
missed.
make a Furby refurbished familiar,
They
and they failed on a great
Oh my
level.
goodness, you're right. I didn't
I
think
do
about that.
like that they made like one of them like all nightmare horrors,
Mhm.
and there's one that was like like something scream, and like the Furby just yelling at the goblins was hilarious. But like the nightmare horror Furby was really funny.
Yeah.
So I like seeing all the spoilers and stuff come up, because like the secret lair stuff, it's like as much as I'm like on some of them, like the Dwight Schrute one, it's pretty easy to ignore for the most part. It's not going to affect me. But
Sure.
like some of them, like the Jaws art styles, I love that art style that they did for the Jaws one. I thought it was cool. The PlayStation Ghost of whatever game, like I've never played it, but like the art style is really cool. Like the path decks on that one, I'm like,
There's
ooh.
an Iron Maiden one.
There's 2 Iron Maiden ones,
That is wild to
and
me.
they have Iron Maiden in there,
Yeah.
which is pretty sick. I'm not
I was
gonna lie.
like, I actually like Iron Maiden as a band. So
Yeah,
that one's kind of weird for me.
That one's pretty cool.
It's the first music IP. Right?
Wasn't there an Evil Dead secret lair?
There was.
Do you have them?
No.
That seems
That was the one I said I was going to get, and I never did.
dang.
Because there's like no cards in it that I play.
Oh,
Just like none.
sad. You
Not
could frame
even
it.
pure steel paladin.
It's a lot of work.
Come on. Come on.
How many times did you see me actually play Hammer?
A number of times.
Oh,
Like
never.
a couple times.
Man.
Not enough for me to change them for my originals.
It's been like 3 years, but close enough, right?
Yeah. So a lot of stuff announced at MagicCon.
Yeah,
Lots of magic.
there was.
Just keep doing what y'all love. If whatever makes you happy, the game. It's pretty hard to step back and realize this is how I need to participate with the game. in a
Yeah.
healthy way.
I think that has been the biggest thing. I think that we've all, basically all 3 of us, have kind of
Yeah.
realized.
over
Yeah.
since starting the podcast, kind of too, which is kind
Yeah.
of funny. Yeah.
I know.
Because starting the podcast, all 3 of us were like, "Oh, let's go play an RCQ every weekend.
Yep.
Let's grind RCQ. Let's get on let's go to the Pro
Yeah,
Tour."
like you
Yeah.
were at the MagicCon, and I was like, oh yeah, that means it's a Pro Tour this weekend. Oh yeah, and I like caught up with some of it and watched
Yeah,
some of it
yeah.
live. But this is like one of the last 2 Pro Tours have been like kind of the least invested I've been in viewing in like over a decade.
Agreed.
And like I still like caught up, and I watched the final match, and I've played against the guy who won this one. He beat me in round 2 of like a random
I beat him in
SCG in
Cincy.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, yeah. It's like okay, cool. Like
Beat
more
that guy in Cincy.
yeah, like more people who are like kind of in our time era of being on the
Yeah.
grind are like popping up at the Pro Tour level now, which is cool. So, like that was kind of neat.
Because
But
you were
also,
looking
like,
at my melee thing
Yeah.
during Cincy, and you texted me,
Yeah.
you're like, "Dude, heads up, your next opponent's a banger."
Yes, I did. He's very very
turns
good.
out, yeah.
Turns out, yeah, he's very good at matching.
Good enough to win a Pro Tour.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I've been, I mean, part of it for me has been getting used to the new job this year and just, keeping up the quality of the pod and having Discord and the Common Ground Cup kind of growing a lot this year. So yeah, like my focuses have really shifted up. I'd like to hit up a couple of things. Like I think I'm going to plan on, and I mentioned this to you, Cameron. I know I mentioned this a handful. I'm starting to sprinkle this throughout our friend group that I think I'm going to lock in the January Spotlight Series in Atlanta, that like first weekend in January.
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
standard Spotlight. It's just
Avatar
basically
would
an
be
old GP basically. And I think that'll be really fun. And Atlanta, like going down to Atlanta again, super fun to hang out down there. And I've just been kind of
Depending on what
unplugged
standard
from-
looks like, and
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
be interested in that.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Either that, or I think there's also an event coming up in March that I just found out about that someone posted about, and there's a cube event, but there's also a Pauper 5K involved, and so that could
shoebox.
potentially be on the table. Yeah, I'm not sure. And like
Andy from Lucky Paper helped set that up.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool. Wonderful. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming up. A lot of spotlights got released. So if that's something that anyone listening is interested in, Star City Games is always pretty good about running like a couple, side events of Pauper at all of these. So if they're in a city near you and you want to come in, you don't have to pay for a ticket to get in the door. You just come in and play your event and just hang out, check out the vendors.
That is my one like really big improvement upon like a difference between a MagicCon and an SCGCon is that like theirs are timed events. Like they have these structured in. So like you get multiple throughout the weekend, which is really nice too. Like say you have an event that starts like 12:30, right? Like they is guaranteed that this event will fire at 12:30.
Oh, at MagicCon?
Yeah, like no, at like SCG.
Oh, okay.
That's really the
They
thing.
have a lot of those at MagicCon too, though, like the Pauper Cups and like the Dan events and Mark Rosewater's secret event.
Yeah, Friday there's like a Pauper F&M. It's sold out, so I couldn't even get in.
You gotta plan it. Like you gotta like be a pretty for those listening, you gotta act like not a Magic player and have a schedule, which sucks.
Right.
But
And
Magic players love not doing any like planning anything in advance.
May is the
Is as the trope at least.
it just feels like there are more wide open opportunities to play at like SCG cons and stuff like that.
Yeah, I almost have only good things to say about them. So
SCG cons?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Almost.
again, as Thomas mentioned, they're like free to walk in the door. That's obviously my my biggest one.
I just got what Cameron meant. It took me a second.
Yeah, no, they're fun.
Yeah. This was fun. I liked this. It's kind of talking about your experiences, quick little recap what I did, what's coming up in Magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
A nice little touch base with feel like that the actual game of Magic the Gathering too.
Before
Nice.
we sign off, I want to give a quick shout out. We got an event shout out mid podcast record from Mima in Discord.
Oh, sick.
This event is they're calling it the Pauper something K because they don't know exactly how much they're gonna have for prizes. It's in Bellingham,
I love
Washington.
that. That's just a
Aegis,
good name.
Yeah, the Bellingham, Washington at Aegis Games. It's on Saturday, October 18th, the same day as the London Pauper Showdown event, but seeing as they're several thousand miles away, I don't think there will be a conflict. The doors open at 10, round 1 will start at 11 a.m., and we'll get a link to any sort of event information from Mima, and we'll also post that in the event description for y'all.
Thank you so much for listening. If you got any reviews you would like to leave us, do it. I dare you. Get us to 100 reviews before 100 episodes, and you might win something.
How ambiguous.
Exactly. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, you can email those to us at commongroundmtgpod@gmail.com. We got a couple emails. I think I looked at them. I think I restarted them again. Email them there or join our Discord and ask them in the mailbag tab, or you could tag us on Discord, talk to us, whatever. Talk to all of these lovely people we've mentioned.
Mhm.
Mima, Derek, Santilli, Calicars, Hippo, myself, Thomas, all of these people.
Oh, is Croissant in there?
Croissant's in there. Croissant
Pictures
is in
of
there. You'll see
Croissant
pictures
are
of him
very
in there.
prominent in
He
Discord.
He got banned though. He couldn't behave. He just kept.
Oh, like in real life?
No, in Discord we had to ban him. He just was a monster, just picking fights.
That's what I was saying, like in real
What a
life.
Oh yeah,
wild
exactly. He would just call at people, and yeah, so we had to get him out of there. That's all I got, y'all.
Yeah,
Yep.
awesome.
Yeah. The Gathering is most.
It is. Go hug your friends.
Go call your parents when you think of them. Tell your friends when you love them.
No. We told them to call their parents
Go.
before. We don't need to. They already. Funnily enough, now I'm saying don't call your parents, but I actually did call my parents today.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
No, it was good.
I
It
hope
was
that
good.
went well.
It was a good chat.